Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hello. 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 I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you had a good night. Yeah, today we're gonna be playing PARANORMASIGHT, which is it's like a visual novel basically, but it might be spooky, and I don't know how spooky, and I'm a little scared to find out. But I've heard some really good things about it, so I'm excited to see what it's about. And you guys know me, I like my mystery stories. It's been raining like all day since yesterday. We should be like, I live on a hill and everything, so it's like fine. But if it starts getting loud or anything, I'll duck out and check on stuff. But other than that, well, we're good. Yeah. Hello, hi Buck. I'm doing good. How are you? But yeah, I don't know how like spooky things will be. So this will be fun. Yeah, I wish today wasn't like the constant rain, like the spooky day wasn't the spooky weather kind of day. It's not too bad. It's like not too hard. Like last night it was kind of going down a lot, but oh wait. Oh yeah. But like I like the sound of rain, so it's nice. But this morning, we were woken up by our phones. Our phone like alarm system went off, like a flood warning, and so yeah, because it's a big like typhoon is essentially rolling in, but we checked and we are not in the area for like the warning, essentially. But yeah. It's still eventful. It's alley time, so spirits are up. Speaking of spirits, I think it's kind of less. Well, what I've heard is that it's less scary and more spooky. The game. I don't think it is Ghost or Goof. Just don't mind the handprint-shaped space on the window the rain is avoiding. You can't say things like that to me because I will be checking all of my windows after this. Just be like, wait. I know it was a joke, but what if? Doors are locked. Jim, I got this crazy prank you can pull off. Don't give him ideas. He will do it. He's... He has played pranks on me and spooked me, and I have legitimately screamed in fear. I have my emotional support, Jim. But I am a bit of a scaredy cat, so we'll see how this goes. Give me a second. I will get another sip of coffee, and then we'll start. Whoa. Yes, 11 a.m. at daytime. Light is on in the room, in the dark corner of the room. Fully prepared. Yeah, I watch a lot of other streamers play scary games so that I don't have to, so it's only right. Okay, well, sorry, I'm started. Let me do this. Adjust the volume. And let's switch over. Okay. So it actually starts like right here. You start up the game and it does like the company logos, and then it goes right into dialogue. So I thought that was like right off the bat really cool. It is like it was pretty cool. And let me know again if like audio, anything like that, too low, too high. Yeah. I think I need like an appropriate new PNG tuber model for something spooky. Right. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. Actually, I really appreciate this. I think this is really important to know when you're reading, like, when you're doing something very visual novel-y. So thank you, Storyteller, for telling me this. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. That is not very specific wording for a reason, surely. Alt F4 cannot save you, my child. Already noticing that these kind of like close-up cuts, these are gonna come into play. I'm gonna get spooked. But the art style's really cool. I like these. The line widths on this. Oh, nice. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. Is he gonna get mad at me if I check the menu button now? And okay, so this is the log, interest files. This save load options are turned on. Okay, and a captcha. The scent of meta gameplay is in the air. It kind of excites me. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Okay. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. I did a little bit before when I was able to. Also, the part of me that is like a little familiar with meta gameplay is like, if I don't check them, will he be mad at me? controller. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. There's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Enter name. Oh, Ali. I knew it was going to ask your name. Okay. I see. Ali, is it? Oh. Did I type? Wait. No, I know I typed. Wait. This is wrong. Wait. I'm on high alert. I mean, if it's okay, if this is like, if it's stylization, we're just double checking. If it's not, then they're getting me. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. Yeah, let's go. Let me try again. You wish to be called capital A, Ali. Yes. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Ooh, storyteller, I'm gonna like you. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Ahem. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it's one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of these secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, Ali, this may seem rather abrupt, but... Is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time, and one time only, what would you do, Ali? I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it, let someone else have it. Do it, save all those stars. I have read too many fiction to know that it's usually not good. But I think... I don't know if I could really say that myself. And the question is worded in a way that it's not like if it was like your loved one. It's just someone. That could mean a whole lot of things. I think I'd use it if it came at no cost. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? This television? It's quite a curious thing, isn't it? It's called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? This is terrible, storyteller. I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Ali. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okie, is one of them. Persons of interest updated. Office worker! Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Kihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Hyphenating! Didn't know they added me into this game. Oh, okay. Sure, storyteller. Effect-heavy action films. It's true, it's true. Oh my god. Breaking news. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Oh, before we go on, so, a little bit about the game. No spoilers or anything, just kind of like the synopsis is, it goes through several, urban legend kind of ghost stories, that I believe are real, actual, like, real life, like, urban legend stories, and kind of like folklore and history and stuff, that all kind of take place, within the same, like, area. Yeah. I feel like I had something else to say along that, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, like urban legend stuff. Um. Okay. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Storyteller, you can't do that to me. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time a smidge and start again from there. You understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. ENIX presents Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Yeah, we were probably expecting some jump scares, but... Yoko. Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and... there. How's that, alright? Feel dizzy? Have a headache? Your humor is off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Oh, cool. 360! I look up? Oh my god. Yo, girl! Girl! Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything, like, where we are or what we were doing? Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. You are scaring me! Alright, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. What's this button do? Ah, I'm still a little woozy. What the hell's wrong with me? Wait, where am I? I should take a look around. Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We are at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Yeah, okay. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo. Looking in the eastern part of the city, it's surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and the Kyunaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It's said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than, oh yeah, that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Cool. Okay. And I think these are, like, Sumida exists, but I believe it's all like real locations and like photography basically, and like recreations of like the time period, which is really cool. Okay. Anything? Telephone booth? These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. We're gonna do something with telephones. Anything else? Anything else? No? Playground? That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Okay. Alright. Yoko? Yikes, why are you so close? Yikes, that was close. I'll tell you what's close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. My ghost trick brain tells me the booze are how we'll get around. Ooh, that could be it. Maybe not quite the same way. All you had to say to me? Well, now I'm real careful. Ah, I thought. Okay. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Shoko. Okay. Yoko. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Yoko worked following graduation. Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Let me meet the dog. Recall. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Freebird. It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Looking around absent-mindedly? I see. My bad, sir. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their... Oh yeah, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Ah, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I can give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... But? Are you really just a good Samaritan, or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? I'm a good Samaritan. Oh wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it, I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Her faces are really cute. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. I must look like a total weirdo. Now help me find the human bones I buried here a month ago. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Everywhere has 7 mysteries and 7 wonders. Every elementary school, every little town, every park. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. The 7 Mysteries of Twilight Town. The one where they're like, there's 13 steps, and they just counted wrong. Really? It's that old? It's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. Aha, I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Okay, so we have a cool map. Okay. Yes. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continued to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from the stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. Ooh, I might know that one. The Whispering Canal, an enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into a canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Occult craze. Nessie. Speaking of Nessie, I think this is just telling you what cult is. Tsuchinokos. Okay, cool. So there's like different phenomena / curses. We exchanged contact information and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. She never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Oh, she's there. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Oh, okay. I read all this. Okay, I mean, she's there, but I'm gonna look around. The music got so spooky all of a sudden. There she is. Please don't turn around and be really scary. He's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Jeez, she's still at it. What if we do like it? What if I come back over here? You're gonna turn around slowly. I've turned around. Okay. I definitely thought something would jump at me. Still at it. Do I need to trigger? Okay. I think the recall button's gonna be my friend. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Okay, so, okay. So these are all the more than 7 mysteries. I mean, actually, I don't know if I know any of these. I think I know this one. Like a jealous man, like attacks the woman and cuts her on one side, and then like the plants on that area only grow like leaves and stuff on that one side. Oh man, now I want to play this game. Is that enough for you? Okay. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? I don't think I heard anything. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? I don't think I heard anything. Maybe I did. But your special talent! You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your... Look... You look like you can handle your, like, spirit? Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you... I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? I've made a mistake playing this. I'm so scared. Hasnitig. gotten late, really late actually. It's already past 1 a.m. Well, I'm going to bed. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or, so I keep telling myself. I'm sneaking. I can't believe I like said that and you knew exactly what I was referring to. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless... no, it can't be. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course, that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 Mysteries of Hondo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I can handle What's going on? I can handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. Oh, okay. I'm concerned about that. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink real alcohol, I mean? Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow mule. Really now. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it, though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime, then? Ooh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. These extreme close-ups. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, then let's get to work. Probably know the same one, yeah. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right, the spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believed they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. Okay, I like that. I like that little analogy. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. Haha, you know, I realized how strange it was with the words left in my mouth. Sheesh. Okay. How is that not a check? And if you can believe that, there might be some hope for you yet. You can't be serious. Okay. About the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The chromatic abrasion. She might be evil, but... I just remembered I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Ooh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folktales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. It's more extra stories than main... That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. if you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. What about the 7 mysteries of Hondo caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's kind of true. I have read a couple, and they're kind of like, you can kind of answer them and not answer them, like tell them in a couple sentences, but I mean, just the canals one is really just like, you know, like, leave your stuff or else the river will take your fish. Which, like, in terms of ghost stories, it's not that bad. It's, like, inconvenient, but it's not that bad. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. And yeah, I think they're more like idiom kind of things rather than a Jersey Devil kind of urban legend stuff. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right, right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? I like that. So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. Exactly, I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing about it. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they don't have to be scary. They can just be weird. Well, I guess we don't know what she thinks she's or like what she's looking for. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Ooh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection. The magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know, it seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it, an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You should know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. It's not secret. Let's go! I kinda got that. Oh. That's a good face. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly, that's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe in it too. Good! The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Ooh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then... What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries, putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but you're so close. Some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Shoko. Right, it seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh, right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name! And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Hondo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Yeah. Why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking for a way... Oh, sorry. If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. ... No! It's Ogopogo! Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring back Ogopogo back to life. When I got asked, you know, the question in the beginning that's like, would you use the rite? And it's just like, well, he's also not... It's not saying, like, a person, like, would I bring a human back? It's like, a pet, you know? He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. Though at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? Whoa. What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Think. I keep thinking something else is gonna be there. I mean, I could think I'm gonna talk to her first. Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? I already turned around. So, no. What? Why? Yoko! I already turned around, right? I already turned around? Okay, I'm gonna think. Something's got Yoko really rattled. no use. She's in no condition to talk. Okay. What's that behind me? Oh, behind me? Wait. She looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Push? Damn it, did I miss it? Oh, is it like... Was I supposed to... I'm being like really cautious because like my hands are really sweaty. I don't want to be scared. Okay. I don't see anything I should be frightened of. Push. But maybe there's something there that I can't see. Okay, I'm just gonna push this. Ugh, I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Huh? Huh? What the... What is... Something's... What is it? Why is this happening? I thought I was gonna get super jump scared. Yoko, answer me, Yoko. No way, it can't be. Why? Why? Oh my god. Ah. What the hell just happened? Okay, I was expecting that one. No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold, and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance. Right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Well, wait. I just want to look at it again. Oh, that's kind of cool. Right, the phone. I gotta call an ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. Like, I don't... Sorry. I'll keep going and then I'll talk about it. Like, maybe I should take a pause here. The ambulance shouldn't be long, but is it going to make a difference? Her body's gotten stiff and her skin is cold and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. But I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. and it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the Rite of Resurrection and 7 Mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that Whispering Canal. Whoa. Go, you gotta stop doing this to me. You gotta stop doing this to me. Damn it, that presence again. Must be around here somewhere, but where? Okay, let me think pause this to talk about what I was talking about before. So yeah, this is also kind of like synopsis stuff, so it's less spoilery, I guess. Let me, just in case it's timed or something. Game descriptions say that it's a thing where it's like there's no dead ends and you don't need to like restart your progress or anything like that to get like the different endings or to like progress. But it is there are some like, I guess, like mechanics that say like, oh, the wrong choice or like doing the wrong thing might end up affecting the story, or like something could happen because this or that. So I was wondering what that was about, and I thought like that was kind of interesting where you see her like drop dead essentially, and if you just kind of take your time to like look at, I don't know, it's like a sanity check, like a Call of Cthulhu thing where it's like I keep looking, you know, I went to investigate the body again, and then the screen just kind of got like fogged with the words and like the screaming and stuff. So it's like, oh, if I didn't already know where the telephone booth was, I'd have to like search around for it. And I thought that was really cool. I don't know how much of like a mechanic that will be later on, but I thought that was cool. Anyway. Okay, after this. The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. Oh, still there. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, okay. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's gonna open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You were really some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Okay, wait, no, I click this. Okay, okay. Huh? Something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. Oh, it's a fish in a basket. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Sorry. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Cursed stone acquired! Ugh. What the? Why, help me, leave me, it hurts. Drop dead. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Gah! Such deep sorrow, a resentful memory is flowing into my mind. As they walk away, leave me behind, drop dead. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. You have acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Grah! A murderous impulse seeps into my skull like thick black tar. Sa. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. To me, that thing, your dark soul. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay my fellow curse bearers! For theirs are the equal of troves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. Okay. I think all ghosts are kind of scary, so I don't want to listen to the scary song while I'm trying to read lore. Okay. I'm gonna skim them for a second so I can read them later, so I can stop listening to the scary music. What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? Curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Time to think. Now I've got my own curse stone. The curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Okay, well now I'm gonna read these things. She sure is sitting up straight. Yeah, my body is found drowned. But we didn't see anything. We did not see anything. Okay, curse echoes / curse bears. Curse echoes are the visual manifestations of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. Okay. A curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Curse. Old Netsuke carving imbued with curses derived from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. Soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead. The amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. Okay. Okay. Their fates. No. That's a mystery. This one. Cursed power kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. A resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Ginkichi, more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Choice of words. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passers-by thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and the silence returned to the lonely night. Okay. Feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Okay. Hello, sir. Let me look closer. Is there someone there? Call out. Hey, who's there? Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? The spooky noise. Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? Unfamiliar man. Handsome. I never, like, I feel like, I don't know if, like, think is, like, the thing I should always be clicking, or if it's, like, the I don't know what to do. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks really shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul drags. I'd rather not, like, kill people. A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? But Allie, the soul drag! Still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it's always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? Not really. I think I've heard that name somewhere before, maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Drag Greg. Draggy Greggy. That's what I call the Night Lord. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know? How do you know about... Yoko's was like... still there. Why? I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones are terribly dangerous things capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. It would be safer in mine, don't you? I don't know anything about you. Like, maybe. Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me. I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. He's got a point. Very well, I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. I think he must have a curse stone. At least, it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse pairs. I don't know, like, how to... Use curse? Q? Sure. You just told me, Foxboy. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Recall. Takumi Yumioka, how the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. I want to use my curse on him. I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do? The game still, seems to really want me to kill him. Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. My only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need him to need to get him to walk away once. I was like, I'm sure if I recall, I'll come up with something. It's like, ah, no. Good night, but curse stone battle. We each send out 3 curses and have them push each other out of the ring. Okay, just checking to see if anything has changed. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... Oh, I need to keep him talking. I think Curse Stone is probably the best. What do you want with my Curse Stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear or consequence is in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well-versed in supernatural matters. If I've gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. Right? But, that's assuming that, like, she was the one who dropped it? Or, like, if it was on my person without me knowing, and then she, like, left me behind? But we were just talking. And I don't think we were really talking about anything. Like, it just sort of happened. Like, can I recall anything yet? Okay. Let's keep talking. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your... Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. Okay, multiple curses awakened at once at midnight, and it's like, what, 1 a.m.? There are many other curses in Hondo and many other curse bearers. He does look really cool. I like his design. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Okay. Oh, come on. Huh? What the heck is this? What the hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Huh? Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna try, recall, and think again, seeing if it gives me anything else. Oh, for each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? This guy is smarter than me. Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and the insipid of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curses take root. And the curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I really just don't want to fight this guy. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. God is getting closer! Coming closer is another one of the 7 mysteries. It looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe. Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Well, now I have to check. This is like the music one. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. The beckoning light. While walking along the road near Honji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when One fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it is the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Haunting clappers. A night watchman patrols... I'm just gonna skim these. A night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source of the second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirits of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. Evergreen Beach. Beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the Beach Residence. Somehow no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. And I don't actually like this one. It's funny. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire, while most towers use wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm. For some reason, the residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Spooky ghost foot. One-sided read. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo, who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body and threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along that canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Oh, that's a question mark one. Ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Wari Gesui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly, even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of a never-burning lantern, another telling of the story in which the soba cart's lanterns always remain dark, refusing to be lit. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to... What's up with that light? What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right... Oh my god. Huh? It's gone. It was right there. I see. It seems you have become the mark of another curse bearer. Okay. Anything different? Anything changed? Anything changed? Nope. Okay. I guess we didn't finish talking about Yoko. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that... Hmm? Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? Okay. 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 Well, okay, we just said, like, we can't make any sudden movements and stuff, and he's asking me to turn around. Let me try this again. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? Cause, like, if my curse is like, I need him to turn around and, you know, like, leave me behind to step away for 1 second, and I'm doing the exact same thing, like, I don't think I should be doing that. I mean, I think that's how we, like, progress the story, but, like... Can I... Okay, okay, before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well, I'm an associate of the great sorcerer VGen Gamyodo. This name is really hard. VGen Gamyodo. Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. I mean, it's not. Okay. Anything change? Oh, yeah, okay. I did change. Nakumi Yumioka, how the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out of the... Wait, that's it. My work, that's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. The man who was covertly watching... the secretary... Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity, he has earned him the honor of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. Okay, so he knows a lot about the company. VGen Gamyodo my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Okay, so, like, I know that he works in the same company I work at. But, yeah, that doesn't, like, help me. That doesn't make him, like, trustworthy. If anything, he's just sold me a lie about who he is. I guess. I mean, it might not be a lie. He's just saying, like, your friend knew me. And this is how I know him, but... Like, 2 things can be true, but... he works at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. He's the secretary to the chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletin. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Okay, let me check one more. Takumi's identity? VGen Gamyodo my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not in the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for cursed stones anyway? I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. Okay. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. Yeah? Like, I don't want to curse him and kill him, but I think if I turn around and check on Yoko, I will die. Just checking to see if the light's there. Okay, I might regret this. Oh crap, I totally forgot! What is it? I called an ambulance, something just came up. I think I called an ambulance because if he doesn't want... Like, maybe he thinks, like, the company will be wrapped up in this if it's, like, 2 employees are found there by, like, a dead woman at 2 in the morning. And then I think he'll leave. I think he'll leave. I don't want to kill him, though. But I think if we... I think if I don't do this, I'll die. I call an ambulance. Oh, right. I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. Should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? It will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Okay, so I can click use curse, but I'd really... I don't want to. And I want to see what happens if I don't. Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Well then, I bid you good evening. Chogo Kie, you dare? I didn't click or like press anything, so it's not me. I didn't! I didn't do anything! The button was there, I hovered over it, I didn't press it! He's dead, he's really dead. I did not do it! This is what a curse... not me, it wasn't me! This is what a curse stone can do, I didn't do it! Whoa. I didn't do it! The curse totally was freaking out. This game 1% soul drag. I only the whole thing was like, well, he probably has like 1,000,000 soul drags. My full intention was to let him just leave. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. Emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takami's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow, but until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Like, and like, I mean, right, he might have not had one, but I feel like, I mean, it's not just curses, right? He could have had like a knife. I feel like the whole this 360 thing, just like, oh, your friend looks like she just moved. I think if I like turned around and went to like stop and investigate the body, I would have just died. All right. I have to find my next. I didn't do it! I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. They even said use curse, and I was like, no. But it did say like there are other curse bears and other curse stones like activated, and there was the like the like will-o-wisp that was around that like disappeared as I was talking to him towards like the end of that dialogue tree. So I think like it might be like someone else, you know? I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bears and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. Curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The Haunting Clappers are on the other side of the Oyoko River, just over the Shumoku Bridge. The Foot Washing Mansion and the Ever-Burning Lantern are around South Origesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the Beckoning Light at Honji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. Items. First Stone of the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is currently 1% filled with soul dregs. But like... Kills by drowning. I mean, I can't tell if the corpses look like that because is it just spooky and like, or is it like, you know, there's like drool because they suffocated and is it drowning? But like, again, I think if it's like with the start of this, when I put my name in and they didn't do the capitalization, I feel like it's quite, there's like a sense of like deliberate action. And I feel like if I did not click anything except the screen to advance the dialogue, and I didn't actually click like or press any buttons that would have made me use the curse, I think it's leading me to believe that I did it. I still did it, and it was just like story progression. But I know I did not, you know, do anything and click anything. Yeah. I was thinking like maybe it does like they don't have to like actually be pushed into water or something to be drowned. Like it's just it's you know it's a curse. Like maybe it just like fills their lungs with water or something. Okay, well, I'll collect the other curse bearer's souls before dawn. Before dawn, okay, sure. And bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Okay. Let's just go closest and then work up. Well, I'll agree that Yoko had the curse. I mean, I believe she did, but I think we can't be sure about it right now. But I mean, it was like found next to her after she died, and... But then, I mean, if she had it, then she would have left herself for her own curse to affect her, or unless... was there something about, like, the curse affecting the user? Yeah, she might not have known she had. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. Yeah. Either way, like, someone had it and it got passed to us. Probably for reasons. The Shimoku Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Cool. Cheap lighter I found lying around, it barely has any lighter fluid left. Of course, I didn't just find a lighter, there were tons of cigarette butts strewn across the ground too. Seems like the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. Okay. So I wonder if I have an items menu, is it just to check what items I have, or do I, like, use them later? Okay. Nothing else around. Guess we go. Both the foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one, is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be? Yeah, I don't like it. It's really dark. I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as from before. Ah, ghost, stop it. Piss off, ghost. Okay, we're gonna, like, check first before I click you. That's just like a straight-up ghost. This darkness the work of a curse. Have I already fulfilled its conditions to kill? Should I get out of here? Or should I stick around and figure out just what I'm dealing with? Stick around. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form. I knew it! There's a curse bearer around here. I mean, like, I guess I could leave, right? Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Observe. No, approaching it would be stupid. I should keep my distance. Let's... Can we leave? Let me try... just leaving. Okay. As part of a mystery puzzle game is like learning how the game wants you to go around it. Okay. So yeah, maybe it's just like two options and I can pick which one I want to do first, essentially. I'm here at Honji Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. Hardly anyone's around, not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Honji Bridge is a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. I think. The beckoning light should be around here somewhere. Guy. Man. Someone standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Observe. Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Well, now, this is a surprise. I already like this guy. Huh? Who are you? You got it the wrong... If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. The flamboyant fellow, I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. I can't do anything because curses. What are you doing here? Very good. You shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. I love this guy. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. Yeah, unless he has a curse stone that kills me if I give him his name. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either, then. You can. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. I love this guy. But did you just say not to? Never mind. Also, he stands cool. You say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. I mean, it might not be his real name. This is an Ace Attorney character. Yep. Very, Kamen Rider double vibes. Don't die, Richter. I love you. What's a detective doing around here? Working, and that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. Seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? Why should I tell you? I see. Clearly, you didn't stop here just for the chance to talk to me. Which begs the question, what did you expect to find here? Maybe this bridge simply appeals to you? But then, why would you go out of your way to drop by in the middle of the night? I don't... Let's say he's a curse bearer. I think even just saying that I'm looking for it doesn't necessarily, like, put us in a bad position. If anything, he'll just, like, know. Because, like, if they're urban legends, I could not know anything about curse stones and still be like, urban legends! But I feel like being continuously standoffish is suspicious, you know? And I think this might give us something more. The beckoning light? Aha, the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That's right, a friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see it for myself. Ahaha, really? You're the adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been here for a while and I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. But just wait 1 second. There's still time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I think I'm good. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Okay, we can't, like, move around. It doesn't seem... If he's been here for as long as he says, there's a good chance he's seen something, but I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. I'm gonna ask him. I like him. Oh, that's right! I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean... Light you mean for cigarettes? Well, I got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? I'm second-guessing everything I'm doing in this spooky game. If it was a lawyer game, I'd feel a lot more confident. Anyway, I should get back to work once they're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secret. Did you want the... Did he want the lighter? I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing to give him it. The lighter that I happened to find. Okay. So that's all. It, you know, it's giving me the check marks. It doesn't... Maybe it... Maybe it just, like, happens when I move. I don't see, like, an option to give... Like, hand over an item. I've talked to him. I guess I leave. Well, he asked if I had a light. Whatever it is, I think it's still here. And then he said it would... That's, like... That would do nicely. Like, that'll work. But I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that he needs it for himself. But, like, rather that I have one. Let me check back here first. Okay, so nothing's changed yet. So I guess we do maybe just come back here. Alright, let's go talk to the ghost. Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? And oh yeah, blah 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 blah. There. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Oh. That's a man who seppuku'd. Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this, somebody's pulling me in. Ah, that hurt. It looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse's echo? Ah, oh, come on. I'm completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. Okay, can I use my lighter? That's right, I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Oh, okay. Don't be scary. Perfect, it works! Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Something? Drat, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? Don't say that out loud! It's over, time to get out of here. I don't want to use my curse! Wait, he's running? Was he right here this whole time? I don't... This is my chance, I'm not doing it! Ack! What the... Why? Is it auto? Does the curse just happen if I'm in the scene? That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. Got 29% more soul dregs. This curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. There's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. But like, I didn't want... Hold on. If the ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I guess maybe its condition is something about me being in total darkness. It's a good thing I had this lighter. It seemed to have saved me. Okay. I'd rather, like, not have to murder people. But... also, where'd they go? I think I would still see the body. Can't go in the building or anything? Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First, around Midoricho Park at the end of South Warigesui Street is the Taiko of Sugaru. North of there is a school called Komagata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. It should be around here. The big curse button on the corner is just to yell an obscenity at them. Use curse words. Okay. Things are also going kind of swimmingly for me, you know? This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko of Sugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there! 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of line of sight. No good, I can't see what they're doing if I stay hidden like this. Oh, they were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries. Oh, was there a noise from behind us just now? No. Never mind, just my imagination. Dude, I don't... They're gonna jump scare me. But does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something's bugging me. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have a check back there. Huh, nothing. I guess this place is just keeping me on edge. I should be okay now to listen to the rest of their conversation. Okay. Okay. Ha! Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? They found me. Oh no, they're cool. Oh, you two are police officers. People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. Sure, there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm Jun Erio. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department Investigative Division. This old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. I also really like the art style. There you go, quit blabbering. Soon to be newbie dead guy. Uh-oh, they're detectives! They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse could show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. That's like a bad sign if you're really calm about this. He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. They're gonna banish me to the Columbo dimension. I know it. God. Yeah, Soto seems like a sociopath. I think he seems like he's like kind of maybe a bad person. I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? Please. I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. That true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. This guy is probably like, you know, public face, the fun guy, and then behind the scenes like dead serious. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use those things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? They're talking about Gatsby and hair wags. Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. I like their, they keep doing this, like, duck pouty lip thing, both of them. That's really fun. It's really also, like, helping... The game's so spooky. It's so spooky. They're Columboing me. Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Oh no, I love them. This Manzai duo. The mouths are really cool. All this art. Actually, we do have an all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Yeah, very someone will die of fun energy. Maybe if you washed your hands of my soap business and focused on the case, Mr. Ario, you'd find the real culprit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go back to my actual detective work. Ha, hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Give me all those 5-in-1 men's body washes. I really like these guys. Aren't you riled up? Aren't you riled up? There we go. That's the correct intonation of that. Okay. Anything change? Shogori's was like, these guys are curse bearers. Which one do I kill first? Could the other already be aware that their friend has a curse stone? I feel like they have said something about a curse while they were talking. I feel like they said something about a curse while they were talking just now. I feel like they were talking about a curse here of all... If they were talking... Oh my gosh, if they were talking about a curse here of all places, then it's highly likely they have something to do with a curse bearer. The other way, if I'm gonna do it, I have to get them both. Leaving one alive. Shoko, you stop doing this! No, I still don't know if I can use the curse on 2 people at once if they both leave at the same time. We could just, like, not. Don't let their quirky dialogue lower your guard. Nah. I'm not gonna get Columboed. Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it that you're doing here? Everyone's like, yeah, it's 3 AM. What are you doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, Detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of those mysteries associated with it. What was it again? Was it the Fool's Procession? I actually don't remember. No, it's the high school. Midoricho is the Taiko. Just checking if there's any others. I forgot. Ah, that's right. The Taiko of Sugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Sugaru, a clan of samurai. Well, that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing, though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you best be heading home. Okay, I can't look around. Okay, nothing's changed. Something wrong. You're free to go. Okay, if I stay... excuse me. Since you detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry. There's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance. I know! I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. Okay, well, it sounds like... Oh, we're done here. Going home. Well, I'm fairly sure one of them is a cursed bearer. Getting them to leave will be hard. Maybe I should go somewhere else before they get any more suspicious of me. Yes. Okay. Here I am at Komagata High School. Here I am. I am here. The school is supposedly on the former site of a daimyo's residence where he encountered the fool's procession. It is built the school here. Now at the center of a quiet residential area. I would just like not want to go to a school that was like built on, I don't know, it's haunted. There's not a person in sight. A co-educational municipal high school with 632 attendees. Its name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Anjo First Middle School. Subsequent revisions to its enrollment policy saw it change its name. The school strives to instill its students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. But success has been limited. Plagued by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover, and its sports clubs face challenges with its inner-city location and small campus. Its traditional culture research club is thriving, however, even issuing regular bulletins in collaboration with a local records office. Well, actually, let's see here. I shouldn't have. I should have looked around first. Like, clicking the door always makes you go. Ah, someone's there. Huh? Whoa! What the? Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, she's cute. Yeah, I'm fine. But did you just climb over the school gate? Pouting faces are really cute. I can see the main school building past the gate. Was the girl inside the school? A large gymnasium looms silently over the grounds. It is even more imposing in the dark. This one was the Fool's Procession, right? A mysterious... this one is the music. And, I don't know where the music comes from. Okay. A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. That thing she's holding in her hand. No doubt about it! That's a curse stone! This girl is a curse bear! Wait. School gate is closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. Now we're getting children. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well... I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. Hey, wait. Oh my god. Yeah, a curse? God, why? This stupid face every time. The sprite of having used your curse. It can't be. Ugh, Mio, I'm sorry. Or like something else entirely in her hand. We got like 6 dregs from that. Okay. The more we're going through this, the more I'm feeling this is a prologue and we're just going through it and we are being presented a series of events that happen that might not be... Like, I think we're being led to believe certain things are happening that might not... It's like one telling of the events or something. Because things are going too smoothly and like without any kind of input from me, essentially. Like, I guess it's one thing if it's kind of an automatic, it's going to happen, whether you like press the button or not. Like, all I need to do is turn away from you. Like, or like, you know, I don't... Story railroading, essentially. But for it to happen so fast, like, we just see this girl and like, Sho goes like, she's a curse bearer, and then she turns her back, and then instantly we just use the curse. I think this is like, yeah, like just wacky prologue stuff. I can't, or like, we're not learning anything about the mysteries at all. Like, we're not even like really engaging with them. We're just like, you have a curse. Goodbye. Like, we're just kind of assuming everyone we meet at these locations is a curse bearer and then trying to take their souls so that we can do the right. Storyteller, oh storyteller, my dish is killing my supposed main supporting characters way too fast. I think let's check it. Oh no, it's in my like items thing. Because I think it's like 36 total. Killed her. I got a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2? That's not it. Die. Alright, on to the next one. He's like so eager. First, the one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the evergreen beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. Like, we aren't... This is... I'm gonna get cursed because it's like, you were too ready to kill people. Former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. Now I'm just a criminal. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time of night. However... Oh my god. Lady! So have you decided what you're gonna do? With your... oh so precious! Curse stone? Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. I have been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Let me look around first, lady. It feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Ryo Goku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. It's common in traditional Japanese gardens. Its large central pond is shaped like the character for a heart. I didn't know that. The paths that crisscross its grounds, lined with stone lanterns, are perfect for strolling while appreciating the foliage or bird watching. The gardens once pulled in water from the Sumida River, so that its pond would ebb and flow with the tide, a novelty in Edo, which had begun filling in the bay to support its expansion, but the practice has been discontinued in modern times due to flood prevention measures. Still raining outside. Okay. Alright, lady, I'm just gonna look around. Looking. She's pretty. A woman in her 30s, she has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Think. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled the conditions. Could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'd catch her interest. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? A good face. Sure, go on. Introduce yourself. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is... Stop. This is gonna really good expressions. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 7. Oh, she's counting down. I can still push it. Oh, okay, maybe it added. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, Hidaka. Maybe you were right. It adds, and it's not a total. Because I was like, that wasn't. Oh, wait, no. It was like. No, I don't know. I'm misremembering things. Or was it? Because it was like it's 30. It said it's 30 something, right? When we did that last area, it was like 30 something. Okay, yeah. So it's adding up. That's how much it is filled up. Yeah, it's adding. It's not the total. Okay, I thought it was like the total. And I was like, that was nothing. Okay. So is it still, what condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her. Don't do that! No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. And like, then she would just kind of almost have grounds to do that. plus I'd look like a creep. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in, if being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach. Well, the Evergreen Beach was just like, it's a tree. It's the one that was like, oh, the tree that never loses its leaves, and it's like, it's an evergreen tree. I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here, so I'm the one that has to leave. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I even got away from the gardens. But is that the condition? I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do things over. Sure, that's what you think. Okay. If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? Like her faces. How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. She's better than me. 6. Okay, it is definitely a countdown. Is there a way... Because, right, if we think it's a location, like, as soon as I start, you know, trying to book it, she would just activate her curse, if that's what we're thinking is happening. Just trying to see if there's anything else interactable around here. And if not, I think the only thing to do... you want soul dregs? That means you're after the rite of resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to do this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 5. I think talking to her is the trigger, so, but like there's nothing... What can I do besides talk to her? If I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set off my own. I don't see how I can make her leave, though, not while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse. Damn it. There's no way I could counteract after she curses me. And there's no our leave options. But even if we did... Okay. Tell me about yourself. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. And call me ma'am. I like her. Huh? Well, alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? Oh, this is bad. She's completely running the show here. 4. Okay. Nothing? No other, like, will-o-wisp type thing going on? As I only have the 2 items with me. And then, the curse! Like, this one is just... Each tree. I don't see anything. Like the first guy where there was just stuff kind of around. It kind of showed up as we were talking to him. Or like maybe I need to be choosing things to say more carefully? My son. What? He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. Ah. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story, this makes me all the more sorry I haven't changed my mind. Oh my god, I see. So even after what I told you. 3. Nah, obligatory check. Up. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe we just activate it. And that's our opening. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearers' stones and add them to your own? Who knows? Oh, she got the mom haircut, but she's the revenge mom. But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty? You're half right. But half wrong, too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 2. Oh my god, okay. Heck. Woman finishes talking. Shogo does this full 360 clockwise turn, then asks her something else. It's more that if there's something for me to catch, I want to catch it, and if it's not, then like if I'm convinced that there's nothing for me to do but go on, I would have done this like 10 minutes ago, but you gotta check. Ask the question, does a full spin. Okay, so anyway. I still won't hand it over. 1. You gotta do my spin? I've done enough of these games that I know that sometimes the thing that they want you to do is not the thing to do, because it's misdirection. A trick. But I cannot think of anything, so... I don't know, maybe I can just hand it over. Curse stones about yourself. I feel like she won't tell me anything about herself, which means she's smart. But I feel like I'd rather, like, get to know her than... I mean, but yeah, she's not gonna say anything if we ask about herself, but she might tell us about herself if we ask about curse stones and stuff. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn, does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? If she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. But she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a that you were never in a position to bargain. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell. No! Ugh, fire? Fire, it's so hot. It burns. Fire? Fire? Oh, of course, that's what it was. Ugh. That. Oh, okay, that guy. Damn it, he must have been following me, but it's already too late. Okay, huh. Okay. 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 So that, the bridge, was that the clappers then? Yeah. So it wasn't even the woman. But then here in this, unless it's like completely based on what I do, Shogo died by fire, but on the TV before said he was found and drowned, or like in the canal or something. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. My, Allie, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realize how the curse is activated. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Okay. Very well. Remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Okay. So if it's the detective and it's fire, then is it sound? I mean, I know every time I talked to her, she counted down. And so I would think the thing to do is just to not talk to her, right? But then what do you do if you're not talking with her? Okay. Is it because it has fuel and that's not... That's... Yeah. Because I used it for the light, like being out of darkness, but I still have it. Yeah, he asked if I had a light, and he said that was fine, but he didn't ask for... He asked if I had a light, but he didn't ask for a light. And then I did the darkness one like right away, so I think it made me think that I used it and it was done, and now it was. But also in this one, I thought I was dealing with just the woman, and then the detective was the one who was actually like behind her and doing it. So okay. And if he's cahooting. Okay. But is this enough? Is this enough? Huh? Throw it away? This lighter? Yeah. Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do that? Yes, really throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. I could just drop. Litter. Hmm? What did you just... Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Oh, she was so pretty before. Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... Was it... of her curse? No, how could you... How could I... Like, how could I know? God, this can't be. My Shuichi. Gain 25% soul drag. Okay, that was really interesting. So, I mean, yeah, it could be that they're working together. Right, and it's two curse bearers. But then, like, assuming that he was there ready to... So, and she didn't really want to, like, kill anyone. She's doing, like, the... least troublesome method. And then the detective might just be coming after me and my curse stone because I'm the one killing the rest, like, the others with, like, kind of no hesitation. She really hates littering. Okay. This is definitely a player and protagonist are separate kind of game for sure. Yeah, I think it's like me and then I mean they've said that the storyteller's like Allie, like look at what you like, you have to react for him and stuff. But I like that kind of stuff, so I don't have to be this character. Stumbling in without context makes this seem really crazy. Hi, Jones. Jones, this is a spooky game. Hopefully things are going well in spooky Storytown. Oh, it's spooky. It's spooky. It's mostly like jump scares than it is like actual like ooh, the haunting ghost story. Hello, guy. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Okay, he pushes his glasses up with the in-between finger. Like, I already like this guy. I've liked every character besides me so far. Sorry this is so sudden, but I gotta ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? I want to look at the bridge. The large bridge here is called Ryogoku Bridge. I wonder if there was a chance for me to die before then, like if I didn't take out my lighter during the first darkness scene. Like, would I have just died? And they're like, yeah, get back in there, kid. Crossing the river leads to Nihonbashi Bakurocho in Chuo City. Okay. Oh, yeah, during the Great Fire of Meiriki, many drowned in the Sumida River attempting to swim away from the flames, resulting in the building of bridges to be a major focus of the reconstruction efforts. Although this bridge was simply known as Ohashi, when it was first erected, the people of Edo took to calling it Ryogoku Bridge, or the Two Nations Bridge, due to its location between the provinces of Musashi and Shimosa, and this eventually became its official name. Let me do my 360 spin first. Now, the canal where the one-sided reed grew is supposed to be around here somewhere, but now there's no trace of it left. Oh, another lady! What the? How did you... Oh, don't mind me. Yutara said he wants to talk. You'd better answer quickly. Before, well, you know what. I'm mostly just seeing how much it is. How much there is. 92%. Okay. Look at this first. Is this his curse echo? Probably. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself, what's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? What's that? Hell is that? You took too long to... I was looking around. Plus you... Plus you glanced behind me when the curse echo appeared. I knew it. You're a curse bearer too. You can stop trying to hide it now. Now that you were doing a very good job. Every character is smarter than me. Damn it. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. Doing his neutral air. The name's Yutaru Namigaki. My curse echo is the Foot Washing Mansion. Okay. Every other character is more appealing than me. A chat? I'm not gonna curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Ah, if he is, I will. Fine, chat away. Thank you, good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. He already called me out for doing my 360 spin, but may I, sir? May I please? Okay. A young man, probably younger than me, maybe a college student. This guy is quite the bold character. He's got confidence, I'll give him that. A chat between two curse bearers, what's he trying to pull? Okay. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. I need to click their face. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Alright, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces? To gather soul dregs? Yep, you're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work, and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together? I hadn't thought about that before. Okay, I'm at like 92% though. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it, and I can't do that alone either. I see. This is going nowhere? Fine. Fine. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. But then... Okay, no, But then we would... I guess if curses can just like move from person to person, right? They don't just like disappear once you kill someone, because like I got the curse, or Shogo got the curse stone. So like there's always a possibility that they have gotten a previous curse bearer. Thanks, glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Right, I have some, of course. I am more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. It's the foot washing one, right? I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? I'm at 92. Okay, that's like bad. You're just like a murderer. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. That's not a good thing! It's good that he's not at your level! I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've gotta be kidding me! I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? What the? Is this the voice of the curse echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. Is it? You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it! Bigfoot. Bigfoot squish. The storyteller is gonna be like, already? I'm sorry. My alley, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is pure conjecture on my part, but you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with Yutaro. I have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of. Very well, remember to ward off the curse before it's activated. But bear in mind, Shoko Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. I have a way of warding off curses that no one else does. Okay, let me think. Okay. So he said that his curse is really easy to activate. Is this the voice of the curse echo? You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. I need to not hear the voice of his curse echo. And how do I do that? Is this it? If I was like in the beginning when the storyteller is telling me the options and he's like, if you don't want to hear a certain voice, you can always just turn the volume to 0, and I'm like, that's a really funny thing to say in a game with not voiced lines. But I really need to sit and think about that, because I was like, is it not talking to him? Is it not clicking? Because I was thinking about, like, when I did the first answer, he was saying that it took me a while to answer. So I was like, do I need to do it fast? Do I need to talk and like click options fast enough that it's like basically in the story where we're kind of talking so fast and rapidly that I don't have time to like listen in. I don't have to like, I'm not listening to the sounds around me, or like, do I not talk to the woman? But then as I read it out loud, you hear the voice of my curse echo. I was like, oh, voice. And then it was like, yeah, what is that option? I think this is it. And also, yeah, there's no voiced line, so if that has to be the voice, that is, you turn it to 0. Okay. I am confident in that, and I like it. I really like it. That was really fun. And then him saying, well, because I feel like the one before with the guy in the fire, he kind of was saying like, oh, well, like now you know what the story is and now you know how to ward it off. So I was like, oh, okay, so he's like hinting to me about like the stories and, you know, what connected to what. And this one's like, you have a way of evading curses that no one else does. So it's like, it's not the characters in the story, it's me, the player. I think yes. Okay, so now we keep going. If not, we try again. It's fine. I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you do enforcement? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I think about it. But then we can just choose the other option. This is going nowhere. Alright, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Is to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it. Well, you're just gonna have to trust me, or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've gotta be kidding me. If I call your bluff, don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see, that's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory and the washing mansion is particularly strong. I did it, right? I did it? You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. Hmm? A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way! And yet there he is, perfectly unharmed. I took, like, a lot of, like, the expressions and the animations for them. It makes it a little comedic. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance! Utaro, your curse won't work on me! I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here! You son of a... He is not. He's gonna turn around and Shogun's gonna kill him. Fine, I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. Ah. How did you do it? Ah. Ugh, why? How is this? Oh. She seems to have... Kirsten of the Whispering Canal has gained 20% soul dregs. The woman in the back, she had her back turned and she disappeared. So maybe I should have, like, checked on her. Well, no, because we didn't activate any talk, so it's not like we would have had the opportunity to talk to her, I think. Thank God. And now I've gotten the last of the soul dregs I need. Was that just coincidence? He wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well. Luck must be on my side. Oh, I should check my curse stone. I should have gained a lot just now. What the? Ah. Story chart unlocked! Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okiie had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time as at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Ooh! Saving. Autosave. I just need to reread this. Story chart. Use the story chart button on the menu to quit playing a chapter and return to the story chart. If you quit midway through a chapter that you haven't finished, you'll have to restart again from the beginning. Completed chapters can be resumed from various points in the chapter. The game will not return to a previous game state when resumed. If you return to the story chart by using the suspend command that appears at certain points, it's the same as quitting and returning to the story chart. There are 2 phases that must be completed to fully complete a chapter. If a chapter is finished while there are still tasks to be done, the chapter will not dim and will remain lit up. Best of luck on your journey, Allie. I did! I wouldn't say I got it immediately, but I didn't just sit there and think. And then say it out loud, and then I instantly got it. By saying it out loud. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. Several times. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. That thing. However, like with the lighter and the voice earlier, Shogo Okiie has no way of knowing that himself. Ah, on that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Okiie has killed with his curse? I want to say none, because if I was him, I didn't do anything. But the stone's still filled up with dregs. But I don't think he did anything. The voices bit was a cool solution, but I think it would have hit harder if the game actually had some voice acting to turn the volume. Yeah. I don't mind, though. Because it was still like, I need to... Oh, yeah, what's that thing they told me? Is this sort of game that you need to avoid spoilers to discover, or is it a linear story like Dungus Rumpus? Yeah, I think it's like kind of a little bit of both. I want to say none. I want to say none. I just... If the curse is acting the way that I think it works, then I think it's none. I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 5. Well, that is all. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. Huh. Okay, so I don't need to click anything or press anything for the curse to work, I guess. It's just part of the story then. Yeah, it's some thinking. It's not necessarily like it kind of presents you with a little brain teaser-esque puzzle, and like kind of using what you have. It kind of reminds me of a lot of like I want to say like DS era mystery games, but I can't come up with one or an example of one. Or in the same way that like I don't want to keep like using like Ace Attorney as an example, but it's the one thing I can think of right now that's like those kinds of mechanics where it's like, oh, how do I transfer the ink from this paper to another? And the answer is like closing your DS and opening it. Like that sort of feeling of the puzzles. Yeah, get it. The close the DS to solve the puzzle kind of puzzles. Like it's got that feeling of like not just thinking about the story, but like everything you have at your disposal, that kind of thing, which I enjoy. I think that's always like a fun little like mechanic in these sort of things. Yeah, well, I really want to play Hotel Dusk. Ooh. Okay, so I guess this means that we've done what we can do. And then this is the branching path, which means there's a full... What's the thing that we... I mean, I want to believe that this is kind of... We were led to do all of this anyway. And then if, I don't know, like maybe the dialogue changes if I do something different, or like, I don't know, maybe there's another place where I could have gotten cursed and died, but he just could have mentioned these two. But I'll do like a little bit more just to get like a taste of what's going on and the kinds of puzzles. Sorry to leave you with the spooky music and the spooky thumbnails. I'll be right back. Okay, that was like the shortest of breaks, I know, but back. I want to see what that branch is. I guess we come back here, and then we see what we can do. If there's, and I don't know how obvious it'll be. If it'll be like it's a highlighted new option, or if it's like we gotta see what happens. Because I guess maybe it starts with her dying. Restart or resume? Resume? Start from the beginning. How is the right related to the mysteries? Something's happening to Yoko. Oh, maybe that's it. Something kind of really rattled. So if I look behind, I don't, right? Like, I'm not, you guys see anything? I'm not missing something. Because I think what it might be is, when I talked to the first guy, he's like, hey, I think your friend just moved. That's weird. Like, you should go check on her. And I'm like, no way. He's gonna kill me if I do that. And maybe that's it, because I decidedly did not do that. Right, and then if I do that again, I don't see anything, so I think maybe that's it. I'm just gonna check if there's like a fast forward. No. Cancel up, left, down, back, curse menu. Oh, guide. Camera scroll, zoom out. Okay. Oh, fast forward. Press and hold the cancel button to fast forward through the game. B. Just in case, I don't know how much I'll need it. Cancel backspace. Okay. Doesn't stop for new content though. Yeah. Okay. Just double checking. Okay, okay, no, this is different. Keep yelling your name. Huh, what? Is calling her name really going to help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there. Yoko, look at me. You're going to be okay. It's alright, there's nothing there. Yeah. Yoko. Okay. I am glad it tells you that you've gone to the new path. Because I'm like, if that happened and I didn't know, I'd be like, I did that. Okay, I thought it was when the guy's like, go turn around and look at your friend. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, good, you're awake. What? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said it earlier. Okay. Oh, right. That might have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this age your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. I'm glad you're back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow? What? Are you— Oh, do I get to play as her now? Maybe we don't kill as many people. What? Are you backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal, too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare, okay? Yeah, what was going on? I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate? Yeah? Is that how you pronounce it? I promised I'd search the park on my own. Okay, no, we're just still doing this. I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Okay, yay. Okay, and it just, like, fast forwards for us? Does that mean this is completely new, or... I guess because we don't have a curse stone or anything. Worried about Yoko after her bizarre incident, Shogo decides to call off their investigation into the mysteries for the night. Despite her stubborn objections, he manages to persuade her by offering to continue the search on his own. Okay, it's 5 a.m. Is this before I go to work? In further news... Okay! Before dawn today, a police officer... Oh yeah, okay. Should have read that. But, we found him. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area at around the same time. That was indeed the prologue, I believe. Now we're getting us an intro opening cutscene. It's a work of fiction, but these are real places. Then we became friends. What if like, it was a Professor Layton-esque story, but it was like really, really scary? Well done in your efforts. I did just get an achievement that said I finished the prologue, so I was right. Good job, me. Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shoko Okie's story to a close. But this is not the end, far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The roots of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. Harue Shigima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsuo Tsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division, who is looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. And Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Hey, they're giving me the 3 characters, well, except for the other detective that I was like the most interested in. Well, it's definitely from a Yakuza sub-story. I don't know, he's gonna... There's so many opportunities to be sent to the Columbo dimension, so... Also, the music is really cool. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the rite of resurrection. Following these 3 storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Oh, and I I can pick. Okay, and they gave me some really cool characters to pick. I feel like these stories are gonna be really sad and make me feel really, really bad. And then I don't know what to expect from his, but it'll probably, I think it'll be really cool because I really like this guy. Yeah, I mean, this, like, I just finished the prologue, so I think this is like the best time to stop. And I am having a lot of fun just going through the story and just reading through it and solving the like 1 or 2 puzzles they throw at me. I am already I'm probably going to continue this on stream because I am a scaredy cat, and I think like at least having the feeling that more people are around to kind of help me through this, the better. I bet that you'll have to learn things between each story to get past the blockades and other. Yes, I think so too. I think it's gonna be like, we'll do, especially if they're giving me all 3 at the same time, and they're kind of telling me that the story chart, we can kind of jump around and we can pick one, and it'll probably be like, I'll get through to some of them, and then like I'll need like the detective's help, or like the detective will need to continue his investigation for me to do this, or like maybe the high schooler needs to find something, and like they're all gonna, I think it's gonna, this screams of interconnectivity. Really interesting spookies aside. Yeah, I have heard some really good things about this for a while, and I'm like, you know, I'm just a sucker for this kind of stuff. So, but I'm a scaredy cat, and I don't like scary stories. I think I would be having a much harder time if it was just like, if I was just reading this by myself, I would absolutely have this like windowed and like a much smaller screen. Like I would not full screen this. Too babu to play scary games. Well, now you can just watch me play it, I guess. Yeah, and also like a second one has come out like pretty recently, like a month or 2 ago, I think, or maybe a bit more than that, but really recently. It's the Mermaid's Curse or something, and I've been hearing good things about that too. So I'm happy that like another cool like mystery series is out there and doing well, and also like yeah, I still kind of a pretty linear like visual novel, but again the couple of stories, mysteries and puzzles that they've given me were really satisfying. Radiant Historia. No. Please look at screen contact Discord. Heck yeah! We're gonna have fun with this game! Thank you for showing me that. That was like, what did you say? That is critical. Heck yeah! But yeah, having fun with this. This is some good stuff. The Steam Summer Sale! Let me check a couple things first. I don't know, my keyboard. I didn't charge my keyboard. Keyboard dies before stream ends. Anything else I wanted to just put this up? I don't know who I'll pick to start with, to be honest. I might just like go in order and see what's going on. Or not order, but like, you know, 1, 2, 3. And then like, I don't know how interconnected these are, where it's like, does in these stories, is it still all this happened. Like, do these... I guess not him. Well, not these... These detectives don't, like... We walk away from these guys. But these two... We cursed her, right? I definitely remember her. I don't think so. Like, do they run into Shogo and he just, you know, offs them? I know he was gonna be that kind of character. Where is her little brother and sister? Wacko and Dot. Right, so maybe it's like these two, and then we go further with him. But I mean, at the end of this one, we just... Yeah, I wonder. That was really fun. And I didn't get scared that much. I only got spooked a little bit. And there are mostly jump scares that weren't even like a scary face. It was just like a person was there. And I was like, whoa, person! You snuck up on me! But, yeah. Alright, let me switch over to that Nazi screen for now. Yay! Thank you for joining me on that. I hope you guys had fun as much as I did. And yeah, like I said before, I think I will definitely be doing more of this, especially on stream, where people can help me be a little less scared. And also, I think it's just interesting. Yeah, if you guys need to, like, go to bed and sleep, like, please do. And, I hope it's not... I hope the spooky vibes are not too stuck on you that you can go to bed, because I'm definitely one of those kinds of people where if it's, like... I mean, I'm playing this in the daytime with the sun out and, like, the lights on in the parts of my room that don't get as much sunlight from the windows. So if that's any indication of how well I do with spooky stories, yeah, I would not be playing this. I did open it up to check, like, that things would be working and streaming properly on OBS and stuff, and it did give me an achievement for playing it at night, of being like, ooh, you're the spooky time. Yeah, I don't trust my guy. Shogo, I don't really trust him. Yeah, it was really fun. And a little more, like, I think being kind of spooky helps. Because even when I'm just going along with the story, there's some, like, you know, interactivity going on, so it's not too me just reading a book. To you guys, gonna go to bed, even though I wanted to stay up and play Expedition 33, but I was conking out real bad. That's okay. And Chrono Trigger check-in. I haven't been able to play more Chrono Trigger just yet. Mostly because I've been doing... I've been kind of busy, and I've also been playing kind of the Urge Tree the past couple of days, just because I really felt like I want to play a Souls-like. Specifically from FromSoft. But, and I also, like, whenever I sit down to play Chrono Trigger and I want to play Chrono Trigger, I want to play, like, a bunch of it at once, so I don't want to be like, okay, we'll do, like, 30 minutes of Chrono Trigger. But as a reminder, I have I got the Masamune, and I went through the whole, like, Fiend Lord's Keep. So I battled all the way up to Magus, which was such a fun fight. I really enjoyed that one. I enjoyed, like, learning what I needed to do from that fight. And then now we're in, like, we're back in the prehistoric era. And I think that's where I stopped. I don't think I've played more than that. But that's where I'm at. And that whole little, like, arc, I really, really enjoyed. And I don't think it's gonna be a surprise to anyone. But I love Frog. Like, I would do anything for Frog. I would simply do anything for Frog. And I don't think he's gonna leave my party. I'm sorry. Like, there's probably way, way better team builds than that. But it's just like, Frog. Frog. And then I keep making my team, like, me and Frog and Robo. Sort of by accident. But I do like Marl. I love Luca. It is really hard, and then it is kind of a thing of like, man, I wish they didn't make me like choose my party so much, because how could I possibly choose between Fresh and Fly? So and believe me, there is a difference. I like because he's a frog. I get it. I like Ayla. She's cute and fun, and it's hard to not like a really like literally strong and cool woman who's like, I am strong and I will beat everyone. So she's fun. I've liked everyone so far. Yeah, I think out of all the characters and the designs, I mean, I know it's Toriyama, but like of all of them, she seems the most Dragon Ball, you know. Even and then like second place, like a pretty close second place actually is like Luca with that kind of that look and her clothes that kind of screams like early like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. That kind of like retro, it's not like retro futurism, but that kind of like scrappy like adventurer futurism of like gadget tech punk of like, yeah, this is my futuristic tech, and it's like the clunkiest, like chunkiest thing you've ever seen. Yeah. That like, yeah, Bulma scrap tech kind of sort of feel. But I mean, like, what an aesthetic, what a vibe. But like on that same vein, like that's kind of why I love like Robo and Frog so much. They have such a like a classic feel to, like a classic but timeless, haha, Chrono Trigger feel to them of like, what if the best character was just a frog? And I'm like, yes. What if it was just a big chunky robot and he was really, really nice? He was so polite. Yes. But that is to say that like Marl is really cute, and I really like Chrono's design as well. Everyone and everything just looks cool, and it really is a they just don't make them like they used to sort of thing. Stop. Why did we keep trying? We solved video games back then. We did it. All right. But yeah, thanks guys for today, for watching. I'll do more probably. And then we named and the frog's name, it's Frog. Too true. It is. I might play some tonight because I kind of don't want to continue my going throughs of Shadow of the Erdtree until like the weekend. So I might play some tonight, and I'll keep you guys updated. But thank you for being interested in me playing other games off stream. Yeah, I'll definitely do some more Paranormasight on stream probably next week. And tomorrow I'll be doing an art stream. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully not cursed like last time. And that'll be it for the week. Thank you guys. I know the half of you guys said that you were sleepy and like you're conking out and it's sleepy time. So I think I will do you guys a favor and just I know I said tomorrow we'll raid for sure. I will. Sorry, I said tomorrow we'll raid for sure. And Jim like turned to me and gave me the sassiest like full like office, like Jim from The Office kind of look. But I will let you guys sleep and I'll end stream. And then yeah, I mean like art raids are easier. So yeah. Can I get a Jim sleepy Jim? I don't remember what I called the emote. Can I get a sleepy Jim in the chat? The pre-video recounting style of Let's Plays has a unique draw to it. The sleepy Jim's in chat. All right. Yeah. I'll let you guys sleep. I'll end it there. Please, I hope you guys don't get nightmares from Spooky Story. Send Jim to sleep to ward away his office stare. This I combat it with the Parks and Rec zoom, double zoom. Yesterday you said you'd raid today. I'll raid. I'll raid later. You'll raid now. I'll raid now. A core memory for me. Okay, before I start talking about the ProZD's skit about reading it in different intonations and stuff, I will just I'll just I can't take another day in this heat. I'll call it there. Thank you guys again. Have a good one. Sweet dreams. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Arigatou gozaimashita. No! I said it. Arigatou gozaimashita. Bye! Be like the Sleepy Alley outro and go to bed. No. Bye.